Have you ever wondered why a woman who once loved deeply suddenly starts looking somewhere else? It's not always about lust. It's not always about another man. Sometimes it's about something much darker: emotional starvation. Women don't usually cheat for the same reasons men do. While men often cheat for physical variety, women tend to cheat when something inside them dies slowly. Psychologists, including Esther Perel, suggest that for many women, cheating is less about sex and more about feeling alive again. Point 1. Emotional neglect. A woman can stay loyal through struggle, stress, even pain, but she rarely stays where she feels invisible. When her emotions are ignored, when conversations become robotic, when her presence no longer matters, she doesn't leave immediately. She starts disconnecting quietly. And when someone else finally listens to her, it doesn't feel like cheating. It feels like being seen again. *****2. Loss of identity. Many women lose themselves in relationships, becoming the caregiver, the fixer, the emotional support system. But deep inside, a question starts growing. Who am I outside of this relationship? When another person comes along and reminds her of who she used to be, that attention can feel addictive. She's not just attracted to the person, she's attracted to the version of herself she becomes around them. ***3. Desire for emotional intensity. Long-term relationships often become predictable. Safe, but emotionally flat. Some women don't cheat because they're unhappy. They cheat because they're bored emotionally. They crave intensity, mystery, passion. Not necessarily a new partner, but a new feeling. And sometimes they find that feeling outside. Point 4. Unresolved resentment. This one is dangerous because it builds silently. Unspoken fights, ignored pain, years of feeling unappreciated. A woman may smile, stay, and continue the relationship, but emotionally, she starts keeping score. And when resentment reaches its peak, cheating can become less about desire and more about escape or even silent revenge. Opportunity and emotional vulnerability. Here's the truth most people ignore. Not everyone who cheats planned to. Sometimes it's a moment, a bad phase in the relationship, combined with someone who offers attention, validation, and comfort, and in that vulnerable state, boundaries blur. It doesn't start as cheating, it starts as just talking. According to Helen, the brain in romantic attraction releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to addiction. So when a woman feels emotionally deprived and suddenly receives intense attention, her brain doesn't register danger. It registers reward. So why do women cheat? Not always because they stopped loving, but because they stopped feeling loved. Not always because they found someone better, but because they found someone who made them feel again. A woman rarely cheats out of nowhere. She cheats at the end of a long emotional journey that most people never notice.